After a ton of research, I have finally made my decision to get the Force USA C10 sliding bench all-in-one trainer. Why? Let's find out right after this. Welcome back to the home studio. My name is Stevie Richards. Yes, after months and months and months of research, I ended up going right back to my first instinct. And now the Force USA C10 all-in-one trainer with the sliding bench attachment is on its way to my garage gym. We're going to have a series of videos reviewing it, the assembly process. Also, before it even arrives, I'm going to put up a dedicated video about measuring the space, the new garage gym space where the C10 will reside. Very important for any piece of gym equipment, but especially something that's the size of one of these things. You definitely want to measure your space. And when we did the G15 Pro, a lot of people love that part of it and almost forgot, man, I got to measure my space out. It is really an integral part before you get any piece of gym equipment. Measure the space or measure the entire space where you're going to put things and what you're going to do. I've made that mistake many, many times. So stay tuned for that video. But here we have the Force USA website. By the way, I'm so impressed. The geek, the nerd in me loves when they kind of like tighten up the UI. They put new fonts, kind of new gradients, new colors up here, and it looks really, really good. You can see right now at the time of this recording, it's just before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you out there and everybody in your loved ones and circle of friends, everybody near and dear to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Right now, as part of Thanksgiving, we're having a Black Friday sale where you get a free air bike. We have a full review of the Force USA air bike. We'll be updating that very soon. It has to be orders over $39.99. This right here, the C10 qualifies right around that point. But if you add the sliding bench, you're definitely over that threshold to get the free air bike. But it's not forever. It's for a limited time. So when you're watching this, maybe 6 months or a year from now, might be a different sale, but maybe not the air bike. But you can always use forceusa.com/Stevie to always save money year round. Now that the plugs are over, let's get to the reason or the reasons why I chose the C10. So let's take a look at the site real quick. They've really done a great job with this. Oh man, I need to update my photo. I'm not in the hashtag Force USA group anymore. We're going to have to fix that with the C10. So let's come up here. Let's go to all-in-one trainers. Click on that. You have the G15. We have plenty of videos up on the G15 Pro as well as the upgrade kit. So check that out. This is what I love over here, the C series, which is just the C10 right now. My guess is they're going to add more C series all-in-one trainers to the lineup sometime in the future. The G series and the X series. The G series and the C series are all-in-one trainers that have a Smith machine. The C series has the sliding bench. The X series is more of your CrossFit type thing. It has a cable trainer on it, but it is missing, or people chose to not have the Smith machine bar. So it's a more open interior working space. So we're going to focus on the C10 right here. And here we have the page. Like I said, it's right there, just under $4,000. But what I usually do is buy once, cry once, get all the attachments and everything you need. You can even upgrade now. This is new. I didn't see this before. You can upgrade to aluminum pulleys. So a lot of people are asking about this upgrade for the pulley kit to be aluminum. And there you have it right there. You also have the jammer arms, dip handles, all that stuff, the leg developer. I love the dip handles. I'm going to wait for them hopefully to get those attachments a la carte because I'll order the dip handles. I love doing dips on that with the resistance bands. So that's really good. But I don't like the jammer arms all that much. I never cared for them. A lot of people do. They just took up a lot of space and it wasn't my jam, as the young kids would say, I think. But the dip handles are great. And the leg developer, I'm not going to need. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But we have the all-one trainer right here, two upper cable pulley ratios, 1-to-1 and 2-to-1. So if you're doing lat pull downs, you can achieve a 1-to-1 cable pulley ratio. And the lower is where I'll never touch the 1-to-2 cable pulley ratio. The 1-to-1 will be fine, but it's good to have room to grow. I'm not lifting that heavy anymore, but it's nice. that if somebody comes over and they want to lift with me, well, my wife is probably way stronger than me, so she'll probably employ the 1 to 2 cable pulley ratio. And right here, I love a 200-degree swivel upright pulley. When we were looking at it months ago, my Dan and myself, I was very impressed with those adjustable cable pulleys, and also these footprints of these all-in-one trainers from Force USA are really, really great, very efficient size for what you're getting functionality wise. And then we have the two cable connected bench options right here to be able to have the leg press, the hack squat, all that stuff. So let's go down here to the upgrade I did get, benches. Here is the base bench, the Force USA C10 base bench. That's not what I got. I end up getting the one that's out of stock right now, the actual sliding bench. You can see it's a 5-in-1 bench with preacher curl, leg curl, and extension. I have not done those 2 exercises nearly enough. I used to go to our complex gym on leg day to get that in, but now I don't need to. Everything will be there for me and my wife in the garage gym, horizontal leg press, and a hack squat. So that 45-degree was biting my lower back a little bit. I'm still on my road to recovery. So the fact that I can do it kind of in a total gym type of scenario, I really love the total gym, although that is a 45-degree type of sliding bench. It really did a lot of good for my back during my road to recovery. But the leg work, the leg exercises on the total gym, everybody would totally agree, usually, no pun, maybe a little pun, that that's where the weak point is. So besides the squat max, which is a great belt squat, this will help my lower body, my posterior chain, and everything while protecting my back while I'm almost done with that natural fusion from the spine infection. So it has a physical therapy aspect to it, meaning the sliding bench and this all-in-one trainer. So also another upgrade that I got, because time is money with running 2 businesses, between the fitness business as well as the Stevie Richards Show, pre and post-production and the show and editing and all that stuff, was the professional assembly service. They knocked it down to $500. When I did the G15, it was $800. So this is definitely an even better deal. It usually takes about 6 hours for one person to assemble this. If you're really good at it and have another person or third person, it could take between 4 to 6 hours. That's the estimate. For me, it's better off for me in my situation to pay somebody to do it, and buy once, cry once, time is money. Any cliche you want to use right there. So here we have the C10 and the free air bike. And right now it looks like they're both pre-order. But today, as we're recording this, that is the ETA for stock. So sometime today, hopefully it will be back in stock. You can see it's new for 2024, 87 inches tall, 8 foot or taller ceilings. We have a tall ceiling, but this would have fit in the previous apartment gym that we had in Georgia. So that's good news right there. But like I said, we're gonna have a dedicated review of the measurement space as well as the assembly service, and of course the C10. Here we have all the attachments that are included with this, quite a bit. Also, the safety spotter arms. There is the curl bar, camber bar, pull down bar. Here we have a row bar, some attachments right here for the plates, all that stuff. J hooks, things like that. Hex collars. I don't use these things too much. I'm just going to use the hex collars and call it a day. But this is definitely the sweet spot for everything that I need. This gives me everything I had with the previous G series all-in-one trainers that I owned. And then, of course, the sliding bench is definitely the one of a kind type thing that I was looking for. Right here, we're scrolling down. We see everything we get. We have an FAQ, but let's go right back up here. This here, the sliding bench, is going to deserve its own dedicated review. So we have a lot of reviews in the pipeline right now. As soon as the C10 gets here, and actually before it gets here, we're going to measure the space. We're going to talk about everything and just really give you an idea of the entire consumer experience from before the all-in-one trainer gets here, before the sliding bench gets here, all that stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to assemble a sliding bench myself to see how long it takes, the difficulties, how easy it is. Cross your fingers that it is easy because I hate assembling stuff, but that is it. The Force USA C10 sliding bench all-in-one trainer is on its way. That's part of the reasons why I chose it. As I get more experience using it, more time, more hours, days, weeks, months, and hopefully years using the C10, I'm going to update you all with my feelings, my opinions. That's the word I'm looking for. How's that? Philly accent. Also, a little bit of CTE kicked in from my wrestling days. So that is about it, guys. Once again, forceusa.com/Stevie. You save some money anytime you order something like the C10 or anything else from the Force USA lineup. And every time you use that link, you help support the content here. So hopefully we can get some vocal therapy and fix our Philly accent here at Stevie Richards Fitness. So thank you guys so much. Most importantly, good Lord, here I go again. Most importantly, God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day.